The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
McCaffrey on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
18, Rodney, 18, 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play action now, Daniels. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Got it, ready?
Offense to line, this is 2nd and 4.
Check, hurt.
Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Moving Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Get it.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's Daniels. This is on target to Christian Watson. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard.
And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up fourth and long. Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Upright, and Ingram makes the ground. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that that, in part, led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To the air now on first and 10. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Here's Judkins on second down. They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Takes the second down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down. We'll go with a design keeper. Gets his way through a tackle. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Johnson. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
QB sneak coming. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Pass the six.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead on the first play of the drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring touch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. There he goes on the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Showing a little burst so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though. Because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw secured by George Pickens. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It's a gain of 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever
6.
just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ready? Cowboy 8. Ready?
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Christian Watson.
Looking for Christian Watson that time. 4th down
Jordan
coming up.
Stout in punt formation.
He has it at the 13. And a big hit on the return to stop it
The
cold.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
The ball carrier.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The 26-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another one for Judkins. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down.
Working on 1st down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Now an inside give to Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
2nd down pass play coming. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward.
Fumble on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Borregales connects. And they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, this is McCaffrey. Making some progress here. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Daniels on 1st down. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third and short, Daniels. And down he goes. Raiders got it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. He puts a Merrill under it deep down the left. They connect on the deep shot. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later so that next 3rd down coming.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Judkins running between the tackles. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. They'll go, Judkins. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
14.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 60, 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46
Thinking
yards.
touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Right up the gut. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Play action now. Daniels. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready? 60 bison, 60 bison. Let's go. Ready,
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Vickers' extra point is up and good. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
24, Texans 21.
All set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. Big man showing up the yards. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Kid, that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. Now you put yourself in great position to score.
Let's go.
They go play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
31, Texans 21.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Andy Borregales set to kick off.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. Cougar 19. Go.
Going back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
18 Cardinal. Rush in. 19 Charger.
Play action now with Daniels. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Taken down.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
The Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Warriors 70. Hawk 7.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. Uh-oh, he goes back over the middle. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Raiders get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On the pistol, here's Junkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another game to Judkins. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. We sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
The Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down. Draw it up for him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. Judkins up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
2 yards. First down, Raiders.
Flushed down now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. play
It's
drives
second
them
down.
backwards. Second down coming up.
Ready, set. Set.
They're going to try and throw it here. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Texans are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Go. 79. Cowboy 80. Hurt, hurt. Chop 60, chop 60.
Daniels now on first down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Got it. Ready?
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Ready, ready. Bronco 80.
No throw, third and long. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Raiders will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Raiders have it, hoping to close out a win and advance another round. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the gun, Judkins. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Joshua Williams has it. And the Texans have some new life in the fourth.
The Second down.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. That's complete to Ingram along the sideline. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston. New set of downs from the 37.
Check. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On first down, here's Daniels. Taking a chance at the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Complete on a slant to Watson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back play straight ahead.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready up.
All set to go now from the 35.
Down. Dragon 60. 60 by 6.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Come on, go.
They'll run here on first down. And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
And the Texans first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Avani Conda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run. Pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Escapes the pocket. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
It's a gain of 10.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Right side. This is wheeled in by Warren. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Gain 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. This is going to be a gain of 4 following that penalty. Make it 2nd and 11.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards.
To the line they come, 2nd down.
2nd and 11.
Throwing from the gun here. They did it! He made the interception! And the Texans have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready. 79. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go win him. Go win him. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniels. Gets him on the end route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offensive line fast.
And the Texans first down.
Go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Seven Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Setting up to pass. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they bring him down around the 34. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Hey, smash. Me. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 2. 60 Bison. 6.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey! Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now. Short pass brought in. And taken down right along the 30. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. From the gun, McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And that means 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Warriors 17. Go.
Here he is to throw. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
A loss of a yard.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here's the timeout as expected. Just 1 second on the clock. A 3-point difference and overtime possibly on the way. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From 37 yards in the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. It's been the type of game that makes the playoffs so great to watch. A spot in the AFC title game on the line as we're underway in overtime. Keeps away from one. Coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on. Set. 19, 18.
First throw of overtime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Touchdown wouldn't win it, but no points on the drive, Brock. Could likely end it. It's 2nd down. Daniels from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
19 Tigers. 19 Lions.
Daniels throwing on third. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? Step.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. Couple of deserving teams laying it all out there. And they were finally able to get the win and keep their playoffs going. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.